Bob, is there a better time of the month for me to close on a home?
Jason, that's a question a lot of clients ask me. Is there any time of the month that they can close where they will achieve any savings on their mortgage? And the answer is no. Mortgages work the following way. They are called self-amortizing. Self-amortizing means that at the end of a term, whether it be 15, 20, 25, 30 years, your mortgage loan will be fully paid off. That's self-amortizing. Now, in order to get your mortgage on a schedule of self-amortizing, you would probably have to close on the first of every month. And that's not what really happens in closings. Closings happen all 30 days of the month. So what happens if you close in the middle of the month? What will happen is that the lender will start charging you interest from the day they make the loan. So the day you actually go to the closing, you start paying day one of your mortgage. In order to get it on a self-amortizing track, if you close in the middle of the month, the lender will charge you interest from that day, per diem interest, to the end of the month. They'll skip the following month. So if you close, say, February 15th, you will pay interest from February 15th to the end of the month, interest only. You'll skip all of March, and April 1st, not to be confused with April Fool's Day, you will be paying your full mortgage payment. Now remember, a mortgage payment consists of two components. One is interest, which you're paying on a daily basis, and the other is principal. So when you close, you will be paying interest only, no principal, till the end of that calendar month. Then you'll skip the next month. Then you'll pay in April 1st your first full mortgage payment, which is both interest and principal. And that payment that you make then on April 1st will be for the use of the money in March. So it's a little confusing. You'll pay interest from the middle of February, interest only, to the end of February. You'll skip March. April 1st, you'll make your first full mortgage payment, which will consist of both principal and interest, and it'll be for the month of March. So mortgages are a little different in that you pay in reverse, unlike rent where you pay ahead. And mortgages also have those two components, interest and principal. So people believe that if they can close either early or late in the month, they'll achieve some savings. That's really not the case. The only thing you really achieve is a cash flow issue. People like to know, they're always happy to hear that you're going to skip a month. Well, you're really not skipping a month. You're paying interest up until that month. Then you skip it, and then when you make your first mortgage payment, you're paying for the use of that money for the month that just passed. It's a little confusing, but the bottom line is, depending on what time you close in the month, you're really not saving any money. It's a cash flow issue. And that's why it really doesn't matter what time in the month you close. And generally, you would close around the time where you'd move anyway, so you're not going to fool around with too much delaying your closing if you want to achieve some savings.